So I'm trying to start Bingate again. I can't let this go, Darren. I have been. I wanted to give them the opportunity to be the good neighbour, and they have failed miserably.
What would suffice for them being good neighbours for you?
That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you what's happened. So basically, I was cooking and I needed some grease. What's it called? Baking paper.
Yeah.
Which I've run out of. Mm-hmm. So, in the old cliche, knock on your neighbours to see if they've got some you could borrow.
Yep.
I've used their Ring doorbell. So I know you can see me.
As if they're looking at their phone.
No, I know you can see me. You get a notification. Everyone's got an Alexa. The whole house knows I'm outside. I've used the Ring doorbell, the car's there, and their lights are on.
How old's their newborn, though?
So this is the thing. The newborn is quite young.
There you go.
But I can hear them in the house. So I know they can see me. And because I could hear the baby, what I am thinking is, it is a little bit late. Maybe they're trying to put the baby down. Maybe they did need to hear that ring. Maybe they're doing something. But they didn't answer. So the next day, and this is out of pure spite, after the bins went out and they took the bins away, I put their bins back, but I purposely meandered past their Ring doorbell just to make sure that they saw me.
To activate the camera, just waving.
I smiled as well. I was walking around until that little red light came on, just so I knew that they had seen me. This has been days and they've said nothing. Now, yes, I've started this purposely again, but it still counts and I am furious.
Now, quick check. Have you checked with Victoria whether they faked her again?
No, because I told them last time that it's not her thank you. So if they have thanked her, what they've said is, do you know what? Fuck this guy. I'll say thank you to who I want.
How many days have passed? It's
3. So this is Bingate season 2.
It's working days though. It's only been one working day.
I don't care.
These poor neighbours just agitated for beef. They've got a newborn. They're probably all stressed out, trying to get them to sleep.
It's the last thing they need. It's not even just a newborn, it's their first child. They don't need any of this.
They don't know what they're doing. They're so out of their depth. Everyone with a newborn, first child, just out your depth straight away.
See, I was quite lucky with our first because I've got 5 older sisters and they all had kids,
right? Pretty
much. So I've got 10 nieces and nephews.
Okay, yeah.
So for me, I've seen this film. So that gave me a bit of a upper hand of knowing what to do, how to do it. It also gave me a really big advantage when it came to the labour room because I knew from day dot to shut the fuck up.
Oh, so you'd been in the labour room before?
I haven't been in the labour room, but my elder sister's a midwife.
Okay.
And I've just heard all of the stories from my sisters about everything that happened during the labour and how their partners were and all of this. So I had that. I'm sat there taking notes. I had feedback. I was ready.
See, I was pretty useless in the labour room, but
We all are. Dude, we are useless.
Yeah, my aim was just don't be a hindrance. Just don't be in the way.
Yeah. Just
let the doctors, nurses do what they need to do and just don't be in the way.
So this is the thing. I do think that we think that that's our only job, not get in the way. But we can't help it. We're just naturally in the way. Do you know back in the old days when it'd be like, the guy would wait in the waiting room? I reckon that was so we stayed out of the way.
I reckon so.
And when they were like, I reckon the first time they said, no, I think guys should be in the delivery room, all of the wives were like, do you have to?
See, my wife, she wanted me. She said that, I was out of the way, but she needed me there for support. She needed me to actually be more active in my support. She wanted me to have been rubbing her back or holding her hands and stuff. And I was like, well, I didn't want to rub your back because you had an epidural. And the idea of me rubbing your back and then pulling your epidural out accidentally, I was like, I'm just staying. There's wires coming out of you. I'm staying over here so I don't pull anything out.
That's the thing. Your only job is to stay out of the way and be as helpful as you can, be as supportive as you can, because there is nothing that we can do.
Literally, she moans in the most excruciating pain ever, and you just go, are you okay?
And we mean well, but we're terrible.
Because I definitely, between the first and second, the first one, I was like, I was probably too distant. Even though I was in the room, I was playing on my phone. I was just, because like, there's nothing I could do here. Like, so I'm just going to play on my phone. I play Football Manager. I watch a bit of Netflix. So I just sat there while she was just, what I should have been doing is holding her hand, rubbing her hand, telling her she's doing well. But I didn't do that. So the second time, I was like, right, phone away. I'm in the room. Doing nothing, but I'm in the room. I'm making eye contact, and she's just laying there, just looking at me, staring at her, and she's like, "I just like play on your phone or something, please. Like, just stop." I was like, "All right, yeah, sure."
Do you know, with Noah, we were so chilled that I was watching Netflix. I had pizza. I bought pizzas for everyone because her sister was there with us. They were watching their programs. I just chilled. Noah was I'm saying relatively easy birth. I'm not the one that had to push him out.
It was easy viewing.
Yeah, it was all right. I tell you what, though, she was really good in it. She was brilliant, and she made it so much easier for me. But because of how easy I thought it was, because of how she made it look, I was like, do you know what this situation needs? Jokes. This situation could really do with some banter. Do you know who likes banter? Midwives while they're trying to work.
Because I always feel like there is this kind of underlying disdain for men in that part of the hospital, because unless you are a paid employee, you're just a flipping nuisance.
Yeah, you're just in the way. And there was, I can't remember how long it had been, but I was sat there and I was like, right, I'm going to go and get a drink. And in our maternity ward, the nearest vending machine was in the main hospital. So I need everyone listening to know that it was a bit of a walk.
Wait, your kids were born in the same hospital as Xavier, I think, weren't they?
Barnet.
Yeah. So I can testify. It's there.
Right. So it's a bit of a walk, isn't it? Like, you've got to leave the maternity suite, go into the main hospital, and there's like a whole flight of stairs. I don't think people understand how hard it is for us as dads.
Really hard. Like, I had to eat this beef and cheese pasty. The pasty was delicious, but I had to sit on quite a hard chair. Wow.
Did anyone ask if you were okay?
No one cared. Well, granted, Naomi was upstairs, going through labour. So she really couldn't empathise with me, what I was going through, because she wasn't allowed to eat. But
sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah, it was tough for me. No, thank you.
And then, what happened was, I was thirsty, and I thought to myself, we could be up for a while. I'll be sensible. I will get myself a Lucozade. So then I've said to Victoria, because I'm caring, I'm going to go and get a drink. Would you like anything? She said no. And I said, are you sure? Because I'm not going back.
Of course.
Mainly because I don't want to miss the birth of my child, because I'm so caring. Also, there's a whole flight of stairs. So I was like, are you sure? Because I'm going to go and get something, and you're going to want something. She was like, no, it's fine. I don't want anything. I've got water. I went, all right. So I went and got myself a Lucozade. As I bought the Lucozade, I thought, you know what? I'm going to get 2 of them. That way I can have one now on the way back to the maternity ward, and then in a little while, I'll have another one ready if I do lose energy.
This is good forward planning. This way you were going to be a good dad.
Thank you very much. So I've bought it, come back, drunk the first one on the way. The plan's going to the plan. And then a few hours later go past, we're now in active labour, she's pushing, and she ran out of energy. She just had no energy, and the midwives, they were like, well, quickly, she needs And has anyone got something isotonic, something to give her a little bit of energy? And then the other midwife was like, oh, give her some of that orange Lucozade. And I was like, but it's mine. And she said she didn't want one. The look on their faces, where like, if looks could kill, that I've never seen so much hatred in the eye of someone. It was hilarious. And I was like, all right, she can have a cup. She can have a cup. And she doesn't even like orange Lucozade. That's the worst part. I was like, what a waste. They were not happy.
No, they just get so mad. With Zadie, they got mad at me for something that hadn't even happened. It was because we was going, so Naomi had, the elegantly named failure to progress while she was going through labour, so emergency C-section. And they're just briefing me as I go in, go, listen, we're going to put up a curtain. Do not look beyond the curtain. And I was like, what? I don't think you know me. I have no interest in looking beyond this curtain. I don't like. If Naomi had a natural birth, I wouldn't have been looking down there. As I just know, I know my limits of what I can see and what I can't. So he said, don't look beyond the curtain. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to. No, don't. I was like, no, I'm telling you, I don't want to look beyond the curtain. No, don't. Because and then one director star goes, yeah, because I'm sick and tired of men getting curious, looking beyond the curtain and passing out. And then now they become the main focal point of what's going on because they're passed out in the theatre. I'm like, I hear you, ladies. I promise you, I don't want to look. And I didn't look. Didn't look with Zadie, and then with Zavi, didn't want to look. But there were so many mirrors because Zavi was cesarean as well. So many mirrors that I'm looking the other way, saw the mirror, saw behind, and I just saw just red and organs, and I was like, no, look this way, look somewhere else, look somewhere else, look somewhere. Just I didn't lock onto it enough to process really what I was seeing, but I was like, I do not need to see that. But I imagine there must be so many men who do go, no, I can handle that, have a look, and then just go.
Mate, as men, we are pathetic. We cannot have the stuff. It's so stupid, the stuff that we can handle seeing, but then that you're just like you can't see it. I don't know why we're pathetic when it comes to stuff like that.
It's too real. I was actually on Saturday. I was gigging, and there's a comedian, Isabel Farah. She just had a kid. I think kid's like almost one. And she was saying about how I think her dad refused to do nappies, and even to this day, like with the grandkids, if they have like a big accident, he just passed them back to the parents or to his wife. And I was like, I think there's just something in men that will just never get on board with shit. Because I've always changed my kids' nappies, but Naomi gets so angry at my body language while doing it because I'm physically repulsed. I'm like, oh god, that's so what are you doing? Just change his nappy. I'm like, look, I'm doing it. I don't have to enjoy it. Like, you can't dictate I enjoy doing this. I'm not making a fuss. I'm not saying anything because no, but it's just your face and the way you're moving's annoying me. Yeah. I was like, no, but it's poo. It's disgusting.
So with changing nappies, so with Noah, when he was a baby, changing his nappy, because we have the same genitalia, I understand how this works. Logically, this makes sense to me. Yeah. So do you know the thing where when you take the boy's nappy off, he always does another little piss? Just because you've taken the pressure off the nappy, when it's full, he might need to go again. Yeah. Because of the pressure on top, he's not going anywhere. So once you take the nappy off, he lets out another little piss. Yep. They always do. So I knew that when I take the nappy off, I hold it there for a little while. Yep. And then he always does a little pee, and then it doesn't go everywhere. Yeah,
I used to just put like a wet wipe just over it, like a blanket, as I just did.
But I can see where it's coming from. Like, you know where to stop it. Yeah. That made sense to me. When I was changing my daughter's nappy when she was a baby, and because the same thing happens, and for some reason, I just didn't think the same thing would happen because she hasn't got a penis. But they do. They carry on pissing. And I took her nappy off, and I looked down, I was like, she's leaking. Where's this coming from? And it was just like, she just looked like she was leaking. I was like, I don't know where to stop this. Oh, it's mad the differences between them. But you say about gigging, this weekend just gone. The ego of a comedian is hilarious. It really is funny.
Big and fragile.
It's so fragile. Like, so fragile. I was in Glasgow doing my tour show on the Saturday, but I went in on the Friday because on the Thursday I was in Edinburgh.
Right.
So because I was in town, I said to the club, I'm in town, I've got my tour show tomorrow. You got any space for me to come and do a 10, maybe promote the tour a little bit more? And they're like, yeah, definitely come down. I get down there, ended up having to do a 20, which is all good.
Yeah.
Do you know when you're on stage, as comedians, we only ever focus on the people not laughing.
Yep.
And you know, now you're my mountain to climb. I've got to get you to laugh. So there was 2 people in this room that were just not laughing. One lady who looked just completely spaced out. Turns out she was absolutely smashed. So my ego was like, oh, good. It's not me.
I have an explanation.
Yeah.
I have an explanation why you're not funny.
She wasn't in the room at all. And there was this one dude who was second row to the left of me. And for the moment I walked out, just looked like he fucking hated me. And I've never seen so much disdain on an audience member's face. He wasn't the rest of the row, all laughing. This dude, nothing. Even to the point where he just kept being on his phone. Just checked out, wasn't listening, did not laugh at all through the whole 20 minutes. And I was gesturing to him. I thought, let's get him involved. And then I just thought, oh, he hates me. Carried on doing the show. Show went fine. I came off in the green room. I was like, did you guys see the dude out there, like second row? He's behind the old people, second row. I was like, he looks like he hated me. I was like, that's mad. Like, it was so, like, he looked like he really hated me. And I said about the other lady, and they're like, yeah, we've just been out there. She's asleep right now. Like, so that's when I was like, oh, that's cool. And then when they came back in after the next set, they were like, I cannot believe what's just happened. I was like, oh, what's the goss? There was a racist in the audience. Like, we said something about people being from Spain and that, and he just screamed out, get them all out of here, send them all back. And everyone was like, what the fuck? And I was like, which guy was it? And they were like, it's the guy behind the old people, 2 rows in to the left. And I was like, tall guy with brown hair. And they're like, yeah, that guy. He's racist. I was like, yeah. I'm like, yes. Woo. So it wasn't because I'm not funny. It was only because I'm black.
He's like, oh, thank you. That's
thank
fine.
Goodness.
That's his problem, not mine.
I've never been more ecstatic to meet a racist in my life. And they threw him out, but that was amazing. And then I was laughing about how happy I was that this dude's a racist, because it meant it wasn't me.
Yeah, of course. I can't imagine having that much hate in my heart for something that, I don't know, as a comedian, it's almost like the laughter's always the primary thing. Even to the point that someone may even say something racist, and if I found it funny, I'd be annoyed that I chuckled at it in my head. Because I'm like, because the funny always just goes above it. Socially, in that situation, I wouldn't laugh at that. I wouldn't want to give the racist any validation. But as soon as I got in my car on my own, I'm like, that was kind of funny though, what he said.
Have you ever been in a situation where you have the battle between the comedian Darran and the friend Darran?
All the time. So someone's pouring their heart.
Something's happening to a friend. They're
pouring their heart out to you,
and you can only see the punchline.
I was like, oh my god. So I remember. I'll tell you one story. So there was a girl I was seeing, and she was telling me about very serious topics, about how because you're a comedian, you got to laugh at just the headline topic. Very serious topic. She was telling me about the time her mum tried to kill herself. Trigger warning. Trigger warning to everyone. I was like,
See, I'm laughing because of how awkward it would have been. Like, because this is the thing, laughter is a natural response, and it goes back to laughing when something weird or bad happens, and it's just.
Dear. So basically, we was talking about. So the context of the conversation is we were talking about, you know, back in the day when, you know, music TV like MTV and the box, we used to have like the 3 little numbers going up the side of the screen, and you'd know which music video, they're all codes for which music video is about to come on. And, you know, the box, music television that you control, like it's all that stuff you had to call in, and it cost loads of money. So she was talking about, she was younger, she was watching like MTV, and then she heard like this like furious knocking on the front door, and it was her neighbour, and the neighbour was like, "Where's your mum?" And she was like, I don't know, like upstairs, like asleep. And the neighbour's like, what? Where? And he just went storming up the stairs. And like the mum was like passed out and stuff. And so she had left a note to the neighbour to say, "Look, I'm going through too much. Like, look after my daughter. I'm done." And so she's going to, so she's made that attempt on her life. And all through the story, I was just listening, going, okay, but what music video was on? Like, did you get the music video that you were waiting for? Because that used to kill me when I was younger. Like, you know, you've been watching MTV, the mum like, "Darren," it's like, "Oh, mum, but this new video is gonna come. This Usher's video is gonna come on. I haven't seen it, and I'm gonna miss it. All my friends have spoken about it. There's no YouTube. If I don't watch this video here, I'm never going to see this video. I need to see it." And yeah, and all through the story, I was just like, "So, did you see that music video? Did you see?" Oh dear, it was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, but that's happens. What about you?
My mate's boy has been growing his hair for ages, and then he did this sponsor thing. He shaved his head to donate his hair to make a wig for this little girl with cancer, and they were like, "He's trying to raise £700."
Oh, wow.
I was like, you know, you can just buy wigs. I was like, "Do you know how many wigs you can buy for £700?"
See, in my head, I've pitched a good wig at about 350 quid.
I was like, "Give me the hair, give me £200, I'll do it." I was like, "Has your boy got magic hair? Like, she's still gonna have cancer."
I remember speaking to a comedian who's gone through cancer, and she was making that point as well, when people shave their hair in solidarity. She's like, "Don't you fucking dare. You don't you make yourself bald for a gimmick." She goes, "I'm going through fucking chemo."
Yeah.
I'm going through it's like, yeah, your hair's gonna grow back and you still don't have cancer. It's like, I am going through it. But yeah.
When my mum had cancer, and I do say had now, she recently got the all clear. She's been going.
Oh, brilliant.
They cut it all. They cut it all out. But it's that time period in between watching it to see if it comes back.
Yeah.
She recently had that all clear. I don't think we've made as many jokes as we've ever done while my mum had cancer. It was hilarious. And it was so, even afterwards, after she had the operation, they cut it out. Anytime she did something, and I'd be around people, and she'd do something nice, I'm like, "You think you're so cool just because you beat cancer?" I was like, "It was colon cancer. That's like the easiest one." And just people's faces around it, because me and my mum sat there laughing. And we like, I do it with heart failure.
Yeah,
I do it with the stroke. Anything, I use it as an excuse. As if someone says something to me, it's like, "Leave me alone. I had heart failure."
My brother did that. So he had he had cancer. He's in the kind of, I think, late stages of remission. It's strange, actually. I actually never know the full update of where he is with his treatment, simply because that's kind of our unwritten rule, that I don't talk about it with him. Not because I can't handle it. It's just because everyone else calls him and talks about that. So he knows.
He wants normality.
Exactly. When he gets a call or text from me, it's going to be about football. It's going to be about just normal stuff. But I remember one Christmas, in Leeds of Christmas, he bumped into a friend in like a shop somewhere. And he's like, "No, you got me a present." And the mate was like, "No, I got a present. Like, you're a bloody grown man." And he's like, "Oh, all right, fair enough." And he's like, "Oh, well, why are you sad?" He goes, "No, nothing. It's just, it might be my last Christmas." And the guy's like,
That's amazing.
Oh. He's like, no, don't say, what present do you want? No, I'll get you anything. And he's like, I messed around. No, he's like, I'm fine. He's like, I'm fine.
The one thing that I craved when I was ill, the one thing that I've seen other people who have been ill crave is just normality. Treat me exactly the same as you did before.
Yeah, because it becomes, the issue just sits in front of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll take the piss out of it. Like, I don't give a shit. Look, one of my mates had testicular cancer.
Bollock cancer. That's his technical name. Bollock cancer.
Bollock cancer.
There you go.
And that's the medical term. And even with him, every time I'd walk into something mid-conversation, and someone else would be asking him about like his treatment, which you can see in his face, he doesn't really want to talk about.
Yeah, you see, it's just that obviously the life comes out of the person when the life comes out.
Yeah, so he's there answering another question about it. I've walked in halfway through the conversation. I was like, "You still going on about your crappy bollocks?" All right, we get it. You got cancer in your balls. All right, show off. And like just to look on the other person's face, because we're now laughing at it. And I got asked to do this gig for the Teenage Cancer Trust, and I said yes, purely so I could phone my mate and say to him, I'm doing a charity gig for the Teenage Cancer Trust. I've only said yes to it because you are not a teenager and none of this money will ever go to you. And I had so much fun at the gig knowing what I'd said to him as well. It was a really inconvenient gig as well. I did it purely so I could make that phone call.
Why are friends so horrible to each other? It is hilarious. Obviously not as even near as serious as cancer, but I always remember. I've got one mate who's got one mate who all through uni, notoriously just a dustbin for food. So soon as you like look like you slow down eating, you're gonna finish that. If you finish that, oh, can I just? His hands are already reaching for your plate. It's like, mate, I haven't finished yet. Like, go away. And then you're there. It's like, oh, fine, have it. And he just eats it. So he's like a dustbin. Now, one of my friends had just enough of this. So 4 of us lived together. One of my friends had absolute it's end of his tether. We're in a pub. He's eating his food. No, actually, as the food comes, my greedy mate, shotgun leftovers.
Wow.
And my mate's like,
shotgun leftovers.
He's like, the food hasn't even, I haven't even started eating it yet. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, no, shotgun leftovers. Just saying, like, no pressure, but if you don't finish it, I would like to have what you've got left. So then he eats it, doesn't finish. My friend then, for person to person, goes, do you want this? Like, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want it? Do you want it? And my friend who's shotgun is just left there going, what's going on? So do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? He goes, oh, okay, no one wants it. And he just scrapes it into the bin right in front of and he goes, fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. You're not
Yeah, you'd have to.
My mate's like, why did you do that? Like, you literally weren't going to eat. He goes, no. He goes, you just pissed me off, shotgunning it before I even had a bite. He's like, go away. Go away, you absolute vulture.
Oh, the stuff that friends do to each other. So my mate Oddie.
Yeah.
He, me and him have been brothers since we were at school. And our arguments are so stupid. They can't even really be classed as real arguments. They're just dumb. All of our conversations are dumb.
No between.
They're either really dumb or really heartfelt and serious. There's nothing in between. There's no normal conversation.
No regular update of how's the kids. Is that no one cares about that.
No. No, they're fine. If there's something wrong, you tell me.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to assume they're fine. And there was this one day, I called him up to big, and he was a very good friend. I've woken up late to work, and I was like, dude, can you give me a lift? Like, I need to get to work ASAP. So he's jumped in the car, come round, pick me up. We're driving to my workplace. The whole way there, we're arguing about which is the best way to go, because the way that he drove isn't the way that I would have driven.
Right.
And the whole way I'm like, dude, that way is quicker. You're going the longest way. And we argued the whole way there. And then he got so annoyed with the argument. We got maybe 2 minutes away from my work. And he went, fine. And turned the car around, drove back to my house, and then drove the way I went. to see if it was quicker. And I was just like, you're such a dick. I was like, this is hilarious, but you're a dick. Would I have done it to you? Absolutely.
Yeah. That is flipping hilarious because that's an inconvenience to him as well. He's now taking out more time of his day just to be a prick.
Yeah. But that's the kind of stuff we do.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't think women do that to each other.
No, definitely not. This dude picked me up from the airport once, and he went the wrong way on the M25.
Oof.
And just because I told him he'd gone the wrong way, rather than turn around, he went, no, I haven't. I wanted to go this way.
Oh, my God.
And drove around the entire M25. And I just thought, there's nothing I can do about this. I'm just going to have to grin and bear it. Because I would have done the same thing.
He could literally just go to the next junction, go around and come back.
Yeah.
Probably add in 20 miles in total to the journey.
Max. We drove around the whole of London for this.
Just to prove a point.
The lengths men will go to just to prove a point is hilarious.
Yeah, my mate's done that to me before. Similar to us, to prove he's like a better mate. Just dropped everything he was doing to help me do something before. And I was like, this is so inconvenient for you. And he's like, yep, I know. And he just kept reminding me what he'd sacrificed to be there. I was like, but I didn't ask you to come.
I will 100% do that for you as well. If you ever need me for stuff, like, I'm going to be there. I'm not even going to mention it as well. I want to be there with a smile on my face, and you'll know. You will know exactly what I'm feeling about this. And the thing is, if you now don't call me, you're a bad friend. Because I'm 20 minutes away from you.
That's true. You don't live far away. I'm going to try and pick a time when you're like gigging in Aberdeen or something.
I'll come back.
Actually, that's the thing as well. The further you are away, is the bigger the gesture it is. If you do actually come back.
Yeah.
I'm doing it to spite you. It's like, he's in Adelaide doing the festival. I was like, yeah, mate.
I'll come back.
I'm doing this. He's like, what are you doing it? Yeah, I just thought I could fit it in between the two shows. I had a break between the shows. So I've come back.
Yeah.
I've lost all money from the Adelaide trip because of the expense of the flight to get back here. But for you, mate.
This favour cost me $3,000, and it was the best $3,000 I ever spent.
For this look on your face right now.
It's priceless. Because of how close I am, it will be, and especially because I'm most of the time I'm at home during the day, and you would be able to see as well because you think that my dates are up online, so you know I'm local, you know where I am, so you go, oh, do you know what I could do with his help, and he is pretty local.
Yeah, I actually need his favour. How annoying. Yeah.
What I actually want to happen is for you and Naomi to be caught at work or something like that. And you're like, can you please go and pick up the kids? Of course I can, mate. Because that way the school then knows I'm a trusted person as well.
He's like, I would love to.
It'd be such a fun day. I wouldn't even just take them out. I'd take them shopping or something. Let's kill some time. Where do you guys want to go?
I was realised my kids have never been awake when you come round, so they won't even know you.
But they will by the end of this. Uncle Emmanuel took us to the toy shop. Look what Uncle Emmanuel bought us.
They're like, he's the best.
You're awesome, Uncle Emmanuel. Thank you, kids. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anything from my friend Darran.
Do you know we didn't actually finish the list in the last episode?
How many more have we got?
4.
Okay, what are they? Hit me.
Okay, so
this is lies that you can tell your friends.
Yeah, and the one from the previous episode was when you attend their big creative performance. So next one is when they change their profile picture to something less favourable.
Oh God, I mean, this happens. I mean, there's so many different types of profile pictures that annoy me. I mean, the only profile pictures that annoy me are the political ones. That's when I will probably tell you about yourself. When people had the black square.
Oh, the ones that they have I can't remember what it's called, the frames.
Yeah, some sort of frame to show solidarity. Which is just a get out of jail free card to mean you don't actually have to do anything.
I do a thing. It's there, but I've got Ukraine on there. So I've literally stopped the war.
I would normally say nothing, but if I've got a friend that asks me my opinion on it, then I'm telling you about it, because you're already asking my opinion because you want people to know that you've done it.
Yeah.
So know when people put felt cute, might delete later. That's my favourite one. I put one up that said felt cute, and I was fucking right.
Felt cute, never deleted this.
Yeah, so to be so that one's really saying, if it's a less favourable picture and they've asked you your opinion on it, would you lie to them?
Yeah.
No, I would not lie to them.
Would you give it a like?
If you ask,
would you give it a like?
Would I give it a like? Absolutely not.
There you go.
No, what for? I like the things that I like online will be good photography, because I just appreciate a nice picture.
Yeah.
If a friend is trying to promo something, I will do that to try and get the algorithm to kick in.
I tend to write something as well, just to
just to get the algorithm to kick in. So I'll do stuff like that. Even funny stuff, I don't like it, but I'll forward it.
Yeah. Oh, life events will get something as well.
Anything in actual support.
I always feel awkward though when it's a negative life event, because the reactions aren't sufficient.
There are not enough reactions on social media to cover all the things people feel.
No, so someone might post like, "Oh, my nan died." So Facebook, you can do that because you can do like a caring emoji, but Instagram, it's just like. I like that.
There needs to be more.
Your nan's died. Love it. Next one is when they are not over their ex.
Oh. Again, this comes back to us being really poorly empathetic for stuff. It's happened. I get over it. What are you gonna do? But I'm quite bad at stuff like that.
Well, you tell them just get over it. Does it get to that point?
I mean, how long's it been?
3 years.
There's not a lot you can do. Nothing's ever. So the way that I see things, I believe we choose our own hard. Whatever you do, it's probably going to be hard.
Mm-hmm.
But choose it. Like, you can stay and wallow in it, which is going to be hard, or you can try and get over it, which is going to be hard. But at least if you try and get over it, you might actually get over it.
Right.
And even with stuff, I'm not the best even in myself. There's stuff that I still haven't let go. There's stuff that I still work through.
Of course.
But it's like I get triggered when I see other people dwelling on it as well, dwelling on their thing. And because it brings up my stuff, I'm really bad at trying to help them with theirs.
I think that's with a lot of things, right? When you see, you know what's the right advice to give or the right path to take, and you don't take it yourself, so you get even more annoyed to someone else doesn't take it. So like I've got conversations I need to have with like family members or friends. Just there's something that's in the air that I'm not even sure if they know there's something in the air, but there is something between us, and we haven't just had a clear the air talk about it. But if Naomi ever comes up to me and says, "Oh yeah, just this is the issue," like, why just call them? Just talk it out. Just take it head on. And in my head, it's like, you fucking liar,
you
big
hypocrite.
fat hypocrite.
Look at you. Take your own advice, Darren, and then you start arguing with yourself, and now you're just annoyed at you.
Oh dear. It's just, but with the exes, I had because I've seen. Do what? I think I think I would definitely be. I wouldn't lie. I'll tell them they need to get over it, and I'll give them the horror stories of people I've seen who haven't got over their exes. Like I know one guy who, I think he split up with his ex when we were. He's a bit older than me, so he would have been probably about 23, 24. No, it's been like what, almost 15 years. I've never seen this guy have another woman. Well,
see, this is the thing. Even if you think about it, it's an emotional connection, isn't it? And as long as that emotional connection is still there, it's like when you see someone who is. So I've seen people where they've been in a relationship. They've been in a relationship, and that person, their partner died.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
So you go, because you haven't broken up.
No.
They're just not there anymore. So that emotional connection is still there. And sometimes as well, but even when you have broken up, if it wasn't your wanting or whatever, even if it was, if that emotional connection is still there, that's when people, like, when they talk about like being married or stuff like that, it's the promise, it's the emotional connection, which is the important bit.
Mm.
Do you know what's funny? We're sat here going, you got to move on, you got to let stuff go. And in the meantime, I can't even let it go that my neighbours haven't thanked me for looking after their bins. I'm going to keep moving their bins as well. This is going to be more like a service. I want that thank you. And I know, again, I should let this go. I won't.
What you should do is make it become a regular thing. You always take the bin back, and then just 1 week just stop doing it. Actually, what you need to do to really get them is start taking their bin out. You start wheeling their bin out for them, and then
yeah, if I see it there, it's going out. I'm looking after them now. I'm buying their. I need to start doing some recon because I'm going to buy their kid a Christmas present, and it's going to be elaborate. I need to find something that is a healthy blend of elaborate and inconvenient,
like a toy waste refusal truck that has noises.
Yeah,
so it's kind of on the nose of, I'm getting you this waste refusal truck,
or like a massive teddy that makes noises.
Yeah. That is, whatever room is in, is a nonsense.
It's in the way.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of person I am when people upset me. My friend Amber, when she got married, just to annoy her, because she told me not to get anything. I was like, no one tells me what to do. I'll get what I want. So I did get them a voucher they could use, like a John Lewis or something. I can't remember what it was. But then I also, just to be inconvenient, bought them a huge plant and took it to the wedding. So they have to so they have to take it back from the reception delicately. And it wasn't like a big bouquet of flowers. It's one of those nice ones with a really long stem and then the flower at the top.
I had exactly in my head what type of flower it looked like. You described. So he's not going to fit into a car normally anyway.
No, not at all. And I was really happy. And plus, trying to take that home with other presents.
Yeah. Just pay the arse.
And I spoke to her, out of spite, that flower is still alive. I am furious. She has looked after it out of spite. This is why we're friends.
All right, next one. When you just don't really feel like hanging out. Now, I have a friend who revolutionized that. And this was when we were teenagers, and I was absolutely blown away. He's my best mate, Dominic. I just didn't know people were allowed to do that. We were all going to meet up. I go, you come in, Dom. He goes, nah. I go, oh, why? What's going on? What you got? You doing stuff like with your mum or your family and stuff? He's like, no, I just don't want to come. I was like what? You're not allowed to come? Like you grounded or something? He's like, no, I've heard the plan and I don't want to do that.
He's like the dragons. I'm out.
Yeah. And I was like,
I've listened to your plan.
Yeah.
I've seen your proposal and I'm out.
And my mind is just blown. I was like, so you're not doing anything else? He goes, no, I'll probably just sit and play PlayStation. I go, well, while we're all out doing, he goes, yeah, I don't want to do that. I go, oh, what if we change? He goes, no, I don't. I actually just don't want to come out that day. I just want to be at home. It's like, you okay? He's like, mate, I'm fine. I couldn't. My brain couldn't cope.
Everyone's going, now this makes zero sense.
I was like, what? Okay. Yeah. So from then, I've just found that just hilarious. So because me and him now because of that, we were able to do that with each other. And this guy, what are you free Saturday? Goes, I am, but I don't want to see you. But I generally do always have to tell some kind of white lie. To him, I could tell the truth. Everyone else, I will be scrambling for a gig. I'll be telling Naomi, like, hey, like, if you want to go out and see your friends, I'll just stay in with the kids. If you want that evening, I can just do that. She's like, no, I've got nothing to do. It's just like, okay, I just, what can I say? I think I always forget I can always rely on the fact that me being tired is 100% a valid reason, because I do a lot.
As far as reasons go, I've done this ever since I had 2 kids, and now I just say I've got 3 kids. So I don't even give a reason. I just say I've got 3 kids. Like, for any situation. Emmanuel, why are you late? I've got 3 kids, mate.
It's solid. It's
You coming out tonight? No. Why? I've got 3 kids, mate.
And 3's not a big number, but 3 next to kids, massive number. It's a huge number. You're outnumbered.
Yeah, it's massive. Even two. I've got two kids. There's nothing. I don't. And technically, it's not lying. I'm just telling you a fact. I've got three kids, mate. It is the best excuse for everything that just stops you lying and stops anyone asking any further questions.
Yeah.
Because even if you've got kids, you just get it. Because what you do, you think of the worst thing that's happened to you that made you late, and you go, it's got to be that.
It's got to be that. Yeah, and even if you've got two kids works, one baby works.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if one kid doesn't necessarily work.
One kid doesn't work.
But one baby, when you go, oh, why are you late? Mate, I've got a newborn. Oh, yeah, sure, of course, yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, man.
And you get a year of that. You get a year of grace.
A year of newborn. You better get another kid fired up. If you go, oh, I've got a newborn and a pregnant wife. I've got one kid. I've got one kid and a pregnant wife. Everyone's up. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You can even say pregnant wife. That falls into it as well.
That's what I'm like, pregnant wife.
But yeah, I'm maxed out now. 3 kids.
Well, you're lucky to see me. You're lucky I'm even giving you this excuse.
So now sometimes I like to bring my dead dad into it just so I can pull him down the conversation.
I like to do that to strangers more than my mates, because my mates know my dad died when I was 8. Whereas to strangers, they don't know. I love the awkwardness.
It's the best. I really enjoy doing it. I did it to Gareth Wall when we were in the Fringe in Edinburgh, and he was meant to be coming out for a drink, and then I called him up after the show. I was like, "You still coming for a drink, mate?" Yeah, now I've got to get home because my dad's looking after the kids and he needs to go. I was like, okay, cool. My dad can't look after my kids because he's dead.
I like to say I've used it for while I was late before. But I just go, why are you late? It's like, it's just my dad's dead. Dad died. And they're like, oh, mate, really sorry to hear about that. I was like, yeah, it happened when I was 9, but... and then they're like, oh, fucking, you're a prick. You're such a prick.
I said, I wouldn't even tell him that. I would just go, yeah, when Dad died.
Just haven't got over it. Just never go over it. And it just affects me just spontaneously and sporadically in just really random moments.
I might use that with my next door neighbours. Just say, my dad never said thank you too, and now he can't because he's dead.